Hey there, Prime Motivation family. Have you ever felt completely defeated, as if everything around you was crumbling, as if there was no hope left? Well, get ready for a story that will ignite a flame within you. A story of someone who, like the legendary phoenix, rose from the ashes of adversity. Let's dive into an exciting journey of overcoming, determination, and rebirth. This is the story of how someone rose from the ashes like a phoenix. Let's go! The day I lost everything is still etched in my memory like a deep scar. It was an autumn morning. The cold air cut through my skin as I wandered aimlessly through the city streets. My pockets were empty, my heart even emptier. The company I had built with so much sweat and dedication had just gone bankrupt, taking with it my dreams and self-esteem. My partner's words still echoed in my mind. It's over, man. There's no way out. The cruel reality hit me like a punch to the gut. Years of hard work, sleepless nights, countless sacrifices. It all seemed to have been in vain. The feeling of failure was overwhelming, suffocating me with every breath. That night, sitting on the floor of my nearly empty apartment, the furniture had been sold to pay off debts. I felt completely alone. My friends had drifted away. My girlfriend had left me, and even my family seemed disappointed. The darkness of depression swallowed me, and for a moment, I considered giving up on everything. But something inside me refused to accept that end. A small spark of determination, almost imperceptible, still shone in the depths of my soul. It was as if a voice whispered, "Get up, you're not finished yet." At that moment of deep pain, I didn't know it, but I was about to begin my journey of rebirth. With trembling hands, I took a crumpled piece of paper and a pen. I began to write not an elaborate plan, but a simple mantra. I will rise again. I will change my life. Those words, though simple, carried the weight of my resolution. It was the first step in my transformation, the beginning of my resurrection from the ashes of failure. The dawn brought with it a new perspective. I woke up with a determination I hadn't felt in months. My mantra, written the night before, was stuck on the wall, reminding me of a commitment I had made to myself. I will rise again. I will change my life. These words became my compass, guiding every step I took. I started with small changes. I tidied up my room, which had been chaos for weeks, reflecting my mental state. Each object I organized was like a small victory. Then, I went for a run. My muscles protested, unaccustomed to exercise, but the physical pain was almost welcome. It was a reminder that I was still alive, still capable of feeling, of changing. The search for a new job was challenging. Dozens of resumes sent, countless interviews, and a growing pile of rejections. Each no was like a test of my newly discovered resilience, but I refused to give up. I constantly reminded myself, the phoenix doesn't rise in a day. It's a process. It was during this search that I met Marta, a lady who ran a small cafe in the neighborhood. She offered me a part-time job. It wasn't glamorous, washing dishes, cleaning tables, but it was a start. Marta, with her life wisdom, became more than a boss. She became a mentor. Life is like making coffee, she would say. You need the right measure of persistence and patience to get the best flavor. Weeks turned into months. My body grew stronger with daily exercises. My mind clearer with the meditation I began to practice. The work at the cafe, though modest, taught me humility and to value every small achievement. Slowly, I was rebuilding my self-esteem, brick by brick. Each day I felt the ashes of my old self transforming into something new, something more resilient. As time passed, my transformation became increasingly evident. Working at Marta's cafe wasn't just a means of survival, but a school of life. I learned the importance of customer service, efficient management, and creating a welcoming environment. These lessons began to awaken a new idea in me, a spark of inspiration that grew each day. One afternoon, while cleaning tables, I overheard two customers discussing the lack of affordable co-working space in the area. It was as if lightning had struck me. My previous experience in business management, combined with the skills I was acquiring at the cafe, could be the key to a new opportunity. The idea of creating a co-working space that also functioned as a cafe began to take shape in my mind. I shared my thoughts with Marta, who looked at me with a mixture of pride and concern. "Are you sure you're ready to fly again?" she asked. Her question made me reflect deeply. Was I really ready to face the business world once more? The answer came from the bottom of my heart. If I don't try, I'll never know. And this time, I'm stronger, wiser. With renewed determination, I began working on my business plan in my spare time. Sleepless nights, now not out of despair but enthusiasm. Every obstacle that arose was faced with the resilience I had cultivated. I sought mentorship, participated in entrepreneurship workshops, and saved every penny I could. The journey wasn't easy, but each challenge overcome was proof of my growth. Finally, after months of preparation, I found a small space to rent. With the help of friends who reappeared upon seeing my change, we transformed the place into a welcoming and functional environment. On the day of the inauguration, as I watched people coming in, feeling the aroma of coffee and the buzz of animated conversations, I felt an indescribable emotion. There I was, reborn from the ashes of failure, creating something new and meaningful. The success of my co-working and cafe space, which I named Phoenix Hue, exceeded all expectations. In a few months, it became the preferred meeting point for entrepreneurs and freelancers in the region. But the true triumph wasn't just in the growing numbers, but in the stories of transformation that began to emerge around me. One of these stories was Anna's, a young designer who came to Phoenix Hub discouraged after losing her job. Seeing in her the reflection of my old self, I decided to share my journey. I encouraged her to use the space not just to work, but to reinvent herself. Weeks later, she launched her own design studio, with her first clients coming from connections made in our space. As Phoenix Hub grew, I realized that my mission went beyond providing a workspace. I began organizing motivation and overcoming workshops, sharing my story and inviting other local entrepreneurs to do the same. The impact of these sessions was profound. People who arrived discouraged left with a renewed gleam in their eyes, ready to face their challenges. One day, I received an unexpected call. It was my former partner, the one who was with me when everything fell apart. He had heard about Phoenix Hub and wanted to congratulate me. At that moment, I realized how much I had grown. There was no resentment, only gratitude for the journey that brought me there. I invited him for coffee, a conversation that turned into a partnership to expand the Phoenix Hub concept to other cities. Today, looking back, I clearly see the power of resilience and transformation. Each challenge, each fall, was a step on the ladder of my evolution. Phoenix Hub isn't just a successful business, it's a symbol of rebirth, a beacon of hope for everyone who walks through its doors. Like the mythical phoenix, I rose from the ashes, stronger and wiser. And now, my mission is to help others do the same, reminding everyone that no matter how dark the night, dawn always comes for those who persist. Hey there, Prime Motivation family. This story shows us that no matter how low you've fallen, there's always a chance to rise again. Remember, life isn't about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. Each of you has a phoenix within, waiting to be reborn from the ashes of your challenges. So, what will your next flight be? What challenge will you overcome? What dream will you achieve? The journey begins now, with you deciding to stand up and try once more. Believe in yourself, persist, and you too can rise from the ashes like a phoenix. Until the next video, and remember, your story of overcoming is waiting to be written. Let's do this.